spooky story time. I'm relaying this story that my mom told me just yesterday because I finally got to see her after COVID. It's been 3 months and I missed her very much. Well, I asked her if there was any legends in our family because I've always felt like there was some secret that nobody talked about. And not like, not like, hey, my aunt's my cousin, because that's a lot, especially in the islands. That happens all the time. But she did tell me the story of Tunè and Fita. And Tio Tunè was my grandfather's brother, and Tunè is my grandfather's brother's wife. And her children are my mom's cousins, and they're double cousins because she was also a cousin from another branch of the family. Now, he was with his friends. They were drinking, and they noticed these 3 palm trees in this particular location in the part of Puerto Rico where they lived. And there was always stories about this area because the pirate Cofresi was always there. He may have buried treasure there. And again, as guys do, talking trash, he drank a lot, they drank a lot, they made a plan. They were going to dig there because what's it going to hurt? Well, when he got home, he told his wife, and that night she had a dream. And in her dream, a spirit told her, don't let him dig. Don't let him dig there. If he does, tragedy will befall him. And she was just really scared. That scared her alone, but the spirit told her, because he won't believe you, let him know that 3 jinetes, 3 jockeys, will be going by the house after midnight. So when she wakes up, she tells him, like, you can't go. I had this dream and they said this. They said you wouldn't believe me and that 3 jockeys will be coming by and after midnight and you'll see them and you'll believe. And he said, okay, fine. Now, mind you, this is Puerto Rico of the 1950s. This is my people, that are very superstitious and they listen to dreams. So after midnight passes, nothing happens. And Tunè, my great uncle, he's like, I'm just going to go to bed. He goes to bed. She stays up worried. After midnight, nothing. After 1, nothing. After 2, nothing. She almost thinks like maybe she was just being silly. After 3 o'clock, closer to 3:30 a.m., she hears something and she gets scared. She wakes Tunè up and she says, listen. And you hear a horse, the clip-clop of the horse. And he says, it's probably the neighbor going out to start farming. She's like, we gotta check. They get up out of bed and they go to check. And when they check, it is 3 black horses with 3 women on the road going in the direction of the city. Now, when he sees them, 1, he's shocked because how did she predict that this would happen? 2, he's covered in goosebumps head to toe. 3, they look at him directly and they tip their head and they're on their way. He's so shocked that by the time he recovers, he notices that they're gone. They've disappeared. Now, my auntie says, I told you, don't dig there. So he tells his friends the next day, I'm not going to dig. And they're like, oh, you're a freaking coward. I can't believe you're going to listen to that superstitious nonsense. But he doesn't dig, but he does go with them. They dig. Now, the one particular friend who was suspected of having mal de ojo, which is evil eye, says to him, you're such a coward, you're going to die young. Now, they go and dig. He watches, they dig. They don't find anything. Within the year, after numerous sicknesses, not on just him, but the friends who were digging, my Uncle Tunè died at age 39 from a stroke. Same family, my uncle, his nephew, digging for work because he's like the caterpillar tractor, whatever that is, has a horrible accident and almost dies. To this day, the men in my family have like a curse on them. And they think it's because they were messing around with treasure that possibly Cofresi buried. Now, I don't know if I'm the one that can break that spell because technically Cofresi is my 6th cousin 7 times removed. Yeah, I know. If you're Puerto Rican, if you have any family near Cabo Rojo, you're probably related to him too. But yeah, that's the story she told me and it kind of freaked me out because it like, duh. That's probably all the cousins. All my male cousins have health issues. Yes, I know it's food and diet. I mean, they're healthy and then they're not. It's crazy. But yeah, that's the story she told me, and I translated it for you, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.